A routine court hearing spiraled into a brawl when family members of a murder victim charged at the accused killer. Now we officially have the dramatic body camera video showing the moments authorities arrest the men responsible and why one of them says he does not regret it.
I killed my niece.
Okay.
It's the only chance I was ever gonna get.
Okay.
But when you see the person that shot her in her eye and killed her sitting right there, what would you do?
I'll walk you through what happened. For Law and Crime News, I'm Kennedi Walker. A day in court spiraled into chaos after family members wanted to take the law into their own hands. This security footage does not have sound, but you can see everything unfold inside the Bernalillo County District Court. Alexander Ortiz, who's in the orange jumpsuit, is accused of killing Aliana Farfan. Ortiz is in court for a hearing, and in the courtroom is Aliana's family, including her father and her uncle. In the video, you can see Ortiz standing next to his attorney. But if you look in the top left corner of the screen, you can see the moment everything changes. Dressed in black, Carlos Lucero, the victim's uncle, leaps over the partition and appears to make a straight beeline towards Ortiz. The courtroom officer standing behind Ortiz tries to stop him, but it's too late. Lucero ran forward, threw Ortiz to the ground, and appeared to punch him. Then the victim's father, Pete Yassi, who is dressed in a white shirt, joins in. You can see him burst through the barrier and jump into the mix. The fight intensifies, and a third man dressed in black, who we've learned is the defendant's father, gets involved. And meanwhile, you have horrified family members inside watching this happen. It appears two women rush in to try to break things up. A corrections officer tries to shield the defendant while sustaining blows, but it just gets worse. At one point, one woman grabs what appears to be a folding chair and starts swinging it in the direction of both Ortiz and the officer. Then finally, an officer pulls out what appears to be a taser, but before he can use it, Ortiz's father delivers one final blow, kicking Yassi in the face. Deputies rush in and arrest Ortiz, Yassi, and Lucero. Here's the body camera video of the moment the sheriff's department ran in to break up the fight.
Right at the,
Sheriff's Department! Everybody stop!
This is when they put handcuffs on Lucero. You can see his face is covered in blood from the fight.
Turn around for me, okay? I'm going to tell you right now because I know what's going on, okay? All right, like I said, until I figure out what's going on, we're going to say, like, you're fine. Hey. Stay right here, sir.
back up. Let's go. Leave the courtroom.
Right here?
Let's go.
Spread your feet apart for me, okay? I just want to double lock the cuffs, okay?
This one too. This one too. Both of them, I ended up freaking taking.
Do you have anything on you right? You have to check your brother.
Can I get my glasses for my wife?
Wait, your glasses are in here? Or no?
No, those are my sunglasses.
Okay.
My wife's right there.
Okay. Oh, that's for myself.
Come on, guys, get up.
I'm gonna sit down over there. Hold on, brother. Let's sit you down over here. All right. Right here. Sit down for me.
Niece.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I got my emotions get out.
Okay.
Can you give me a napkin, brother?
Okay.
Can you give me a napkin or something?
Yeah, I'll get one in a second, okay? We just gotta get the hall clear. We'll get you someplace. I'll get you a napkin, get you cleaned up, okay?
Hey, brother.
All right. That's right. We taking him out yet or not yet?
Is my lip split open?
Yeah. You got a little bit of a cut right there on the top of your lip.
And while we're waiting for the courtroom to clear out, the deputy starts asking Lucero questions about his niece.
Is that your niece that you're wearing on you?
Yeah. She's only 22. He shot her right in the face.
That's awful.
He killed another girl 5 days later. He's got 2 murder charges.
Oh, jeez. That's awful. That really is awful. I'm sorry.
Carlos Lucero is referring to the death of Aliana Farfan. Alexander Ortiz has been accused and arrested for killing Aliana in January of 2024. According to the Albuquerque Police Department, Ortiz and Aliana had allegedly been in an abusive relationship. And on the day of the shooting, Ortiz was reportedly upset with her. Per KRQE News, police said on the night of the shooting, Ortiz and Aliana were allegedly in the bedroom together with the door closed. Friends reportedly heard a gunshot, and when they kicked the door open, Aliana had been shot in the face. Police believe Ortiz had already left through the window. And then, days later, Ortiz is accused of killing a second woman, Nicole Maldonado. Ortiz is charged with murder in Aliana's death and is charged with murder, attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder resulting in death, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and tampering with evidence in Nicole's death. The day of the brawl, Ortiz was in court for a hearing. Aliana's uncle said when he saw him, his emotions took over and he does not regret it.
I don't care what happens. It was worth every minute, every second. He killed my niece like a coward. Because she wouldn't answer the phone for him and he wouldn't tell her where she was.
Feet away on the other side of the courtroom is Aliana's father, Pete Yassi. Deputies are asking him what happened, and he claims he only jumped in to stop his brother-in-law.
Take a couple deep breaths. I know you're kind of frustrated.
So mention your daughter.
No, I
Could you imagine?
I can
You don't
imagine.
want to?
I know what you're going through is terrible right now. Okay. Just, now tell me again what happened. What exactly happened?
We're just sitting there. In the very beginning of the court, the little sitting there nodded his head to this.
Who was the? Do you know who they were?
Ortiz,
Ortiz?
the punk that killed my daughter.
Okay.
And he was right there, and he went and looked at this guy and goes like that. So I kind of was alert already.
You know who that guy was?
He's part of that family.
Okay.
But I was sitting there, and then when my wife's brother jumped over, I jumped to go grab him.
Yeah.
And this came behind me, and I felt a punch from their side.
So
I
he
just
punched you
shoved
from
it face,
behind?
yeah.
He punched you from
Yeah,
behind?
the dude hurt that was in there.
Okay.
Because I didn't even see him. I went to try to pull Carlos off.
Okay. So what happened after the point that he punched?
He started hitting me, so I died. I threw him over, and we were just fighting.
You threw him over this.
No, over a body that was on. I don't know who's on the floor, but he went over.
Okay. But where were you when you threw him?
This guy that was here,
Yeah.
I was already over there trying to pull my wife's brother off.
So
that
well,
dude.
you said he went back from back here. He hit you, right?
Yeah, he got me from the side.
so what happened
And that's
after
when I
that?
just started. I don't know. I just started swinging. I pushed him over somebody that was on the floor.
But you
He
said you
fell
were,
over.
were you right here? Or,
No, I was over there.
Or you were up here?
Yeah, I was over there where they were fighting, right in front of the podium.
Okay.
You know,
So he came from all the way back here.
all the way back here, but he was already ready to do something. I seen the little punk nod at him.
I know you're.
Yeah.
I said, my daughter, they let these do whatever. They don't do nothing to these people no more. I've been in prison. I know.
Hey,
You don't hurt girls or kids, man.
lower your voice. Lower your voice right now.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
You don't hurt girls. You don't hurt kids. You don't hurt them. You don't hurt kids. You don't hurt girls.
Huh?
Who's outside?
We can take him.
What's your
down.
name, man?
Pete.
His name's Pete.
I need you to relax with him.
I just fuck, man. How's it fair that these dudes
Hey,
just
hey,
they get
lower
to
your
get
voice.
out in probation? You know,
Pete, like, lower
when
your
they
voice.
hurt little kids.
Lower your voice. I know you're angry right now.
Step out. Let me see who's outside.
Okay. Well, we can take him down the elevator to the side. Okay.
Damn, man.
Oh, Pete, I understand you're going through a lot right now, but you gotta kind of relax because I need to try to get your side of the story, right? This way I could
I
help.
told you everything, boss.
What? I know.
I've been out of prison already 4 years. I'm not trying to
Look,
get in
look,
trouble no more.
look,
I've
I
changed
know.
my life. I've been down since '92.
Just lower
I don't
your
want
voice,
to do time no more.
We can have like an adult conversation. I know you're mad about this. I know you're mad about the whole situation with your daughter. It's very understandable that you're going through a lot right now. Okay?
He shot her in the head, and I ain't everything, you know?
I know.
She didn't want to be with him no more. He shot her.
I don't know. Just take a deep breath. I know you're frustrated. Like I said, we're working through this. All right.
We need to let the judicial process take its place, but look, now we have a bigger incident to deal with and we can't even address the situation at hand. You don't need to be getting yourself wrapped up in this.
I didn't. I jumped over to help my wife's brother. To stop him, and then this starts hitting me, then I get tased. I'm like, what the?
Pete, it's
Just
all
to try to help?
Listen,
Pete.
the good thing is,
Calm
we
down.
got cameras, we got lots of witnesses. It's all gonna get sorted out, all right? But you don't need to get yourself involved. You're already dealing with enough. You're already dealing with enough. You said it was your daughter. What's her name?
Aliana.
Aliana deserves to have you sitting here, not sitting back there with handcuffs, right?
But when you see the person that shot her in her eye and killed her sitting right there, what would you do?
Pete, clearly emotional, then gets checked out by the paramedics and details the grief he and his family are going through.
I knew I shouldn't even came here today. I didn't want to go.
No, you came here for a reason. Just for your daughter.
Yeah, I didn't know this was going to happen.
Look,
What am I supposed to do?
I know.
I have a wife that's up in the head because yesterday was her birthday and she's having a hard time. She hasn't been able to go back to work. I have to take care of her. It's up. I'm the only one working, man. You know, I have to take care of her.
I know things are rough right now. I know it's like the loss of your daughter is something I can't imagine because I don't have a daughter or a son.
While deputies continue to speak with Yassi, the third man involved in the altercation, the defendant's dad, gets handcuffed and questioned.
Oh my God, that is enough. Why would you do that? That is a...
Put your hand this way.
That's my sweater.
That's my your sweater? Okay. We're gonna get everything under control for a second, okay? I don't exactly know what's going on. Maybe sit right here. Sit down.
I said Carlos all right. This one too. This one too? This one too. Come on, man. Both of them I ended up freaking up.
Give me fingers.
Get up. One in white.
All right, brother. What's your name?
Joe.
This way.
Sorry, what was your name, bro?
Joe.
Joe? Is that Joseph?
Just Joe.
J-O-E? And what's your last name, sir?
Ortiz.
What's your date of birth, sir?
Let's wait until they get away.
Okay.
Take him in.
Here. Alright. Do you want to stand up for me? I'll walk you somewhere.
Take my sweater.
Yes, sir. Hey, Malpy. Or James, can you hand me that sweater? Hand me that sweater.
Just give me away from him.
Well, this way.
Take me to a whole different area.
Sir?
Take me to a whole different area.
Alright, so, well, give me 1 second. Before we do that, do you have anything in your pockets?
No, sir.
Wallet.
All I was doing was trying to get them off of my phone.
Okay. So, like I said, we don't know what's going on, dude. You're being detained at this time, alright? But we're gonna have to complete an investigation.
Two of them. And I who was it? The guy in the white shirt and who else? The other man.
Where is he?
I don't know.
He's on the other side, right? In the corner?
I think we got like 3 detained in there, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, do I have something?
Yeah, you got looks like you're bleeding from your face. We're gonna get medical out here. We're gonna have it checked out, okay?
Why don't you
Well,
just
just
give me
give me
away
one.
from all these people?
Well, we're away from everybody now. They're not leaving that area for a little while. What's your date of birth?
I just saw them attacking my son.
Was he in custody? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And they tried attacking him.
They were attacking him. They were all over him.
Ortiz gets moved to another area. A deputy officially reads him his rights and tries to get his side of the story.
All right, Mr. Ortiz, listen up. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney for advice before we ask you any questions and to have an attorney with you during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of New Mexico free of charge before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time to talk to an attorney. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, would you wish to speak with me about the incident that happened in the courtroom?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to turn on your lapel camera?
Yes, sir. It's already on. So 420, room 420. I understand your son is he's on trial. Is that correct?
He's in court for
So
something.
he's a defendant. Okay. So what happened? Just in your own words, just tell me what happened.
Sitting there listening to everything, and then I just saw a man go towards him. I didn't know if it was part of the court until, I saw like him attacking my son, and I just stood up. I thought that they would have got it under control, and then I saw a second gentleman come in, and then I saw that only one officer was there. Couldn't fight them both off.
He was the guy in the black.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So then, I don't know. I just try to help my son, and I'm not a police officer. I don't know what to do. I just did what I could.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it. I didn't come here with any ill intention or anything.
Okay.
I had no idea anything like that was going to happen.
Okay.
What's your? We're just gonna get your son's information.
They should have it down there.
Yeah, I'm sure NBC's probably got. I'm sure NBC has got a big ass report on this too.
Yeah.
So.
I just, like I said, I just saw one officer there, and he was getting overwhelmed.
Okay.
And
So there are two people
Did he
actively
pull out
attacked.
his taser or was?
I don't know. I don't know if somebody reached for it. I don't know. I was just trying to get people off of my son. And,
Cool.
you only see this kind of stuff on TV.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never thought that something like
Yeah, this has never happened here since.
It's actually the first time it's ever.
This is the first time it's happened here in the 5 years I've been here. So.
I've never seen anything like that live, or I've never been in a situation like this.
Okay.
Where I have to be in court with my children. So it's not something that we're used to.
Yeah.
That we're used to seeing. So.
Cool.
I don't know, but this is really, really bothering me.
Yeah.
This side of my.
Yeah, we're gonna get medical. Have you informed them that we have them over here?
Can you let us know when Animal goes by 6? We have one subject detained, has lacerations to his face, where he's separated from the other group, so he's on the second floor behind the control room.
The only bad thing about all this is that I have a really big handyman company, and this is just all bad, It's just not a good thing.
Yeah.
Just afraid now that
Well,
we get called to a job and we might get killed. It's pretty scary.
yeah. So were there threats made to you or your family during the fight, or you just know? I'm assuming the people that attacked your son, I'm assuming they are related in some way, shape, or form to the case.
That they had, that's the only logical explanation.
Okay. So you don't know exactly what's going on.
I don't
You
know.
were there
To
watching
be
your
honest
son.
with you guys, I just rushed over here from an interview, from
Okay.
a job interview.
Okay.
And I just rushed here, and then all of a sudden,
Okay.
just
If what you're telling us is true, you never once
Just 100%.
hit a corrections officer or
I
anything
don't-
like that.
No, I was just trying to.
Okay. Trying to
get
protect your
them
son.
off,
Okay.
know,
So you're defending at arguably another
Yeah.
law enforcement officer and
I was
assisting a law
trying to
enforcement
help
officer.
Get
Okay.
Let me
everything,
go through
get them
footage real
off.
quick. Just,
Well,
cause
here let's let them do that, and then our main priority right now is just getting this guy medical
Cause
attention
I
as
saw a
soon
guy
as.
in the white attacking. Is there someone in an orange jumpsuit?
Yeah, that's my
Because
son.
when I was in control, I was watching at the beginning. I saw him go up to him and like start hitting him, right?
Eventually, Mr. Ortiz is given medical aid to treat his injuries. An ambulance gets called to take him to the hospital, and officers say they're letting him go, and they uncuff him. Lucero was arrested, as well as Yassi. Both men are each charged with battery upon a peace officer and unlawful assault on a jail in the incident, which are 4th and 3rd degree felonies. Aliana leaves behind a daughter. Court documents obtained by the Albuquerque Journal show Carlos Lucero and his wife were granted custody of Aliana's daughter 2 months after the homicide. For Law and Crime News, I'm Kennedi Walker.